And now, here's your host, Dee Spencer, the working lady.
I cannot with myself. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of DeeWorks Live. I'm your girl, Dee Spencer, the working lady. And if the work won't come to D, then D will go to work. Happy Wednesday. It's up day. Oh my gosh. I feel like I just said this. Like the month is flying by. Days are flying by. It's just going a little bit too fast for me. I'm trying to adjust my monitor over here because it's kind of loud to me. And I want you all to be able to hear when my guest comes on, so I'll turn it up then. But anyway, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Ann Ellis, I see you. Snackum Official. What is Snackum Official? I gotta check that out. What is Snackum Official? What is that? And then I'm over here on the Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Oh Lord, the names are coming up too fast. I can't even see it. Hey everybody on TikTok. Hey TikTok. Hello. Michael Hindermarsh, 12, 34. Hey. But anyway, happy Hump Day Wednesday. What's happening Wednesday? And let me see who's checking in over here on the Facebook. T Reed J, what's up? Hello. Thanks for checking in. Oh, what'd she say? Wow, loving the sparkle. Thank you. Oh, my lights are flashing. My lights are on my headpiece. I'm excited. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody, real quick, tag a friend, share this post, let somebody know that we're on the air, we're live, we are here ready for a great show. Where is my guest? She should have checked in already. Where you at, Lexie Moon? Lexie Moon, where you at? All right, I hope she show up. Let me see. It says she saw it. I hope she didn't get the time mixed up because let me tell you something. The timing, I think this doing the time back just like messed so many things up. Like for example, when I was trying to schedule, when I scheduled it for 7 o'clock, then it made the show look like it was starting at 8 o'clock. And when I scheduled it for 6 o'clock, then it make it look like it was 7. I don't know. It's just confusing, but I just hope everybody will get in here, tag a friend, tag somebody and let them know. Oh, that's Taretha. Oh, Taretha, yes. Okay, she watching on the U of the tube. Hey, what's up, Miss Yolanda? Hey, that's Taretha Johnson. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't even know who on here. Y'all got these pseudo names and everything. Hello, Miss Yolanda Lattimore of Dryer Buzz. Her question is, can I lather you up? I can't say it like she said. She has to come on and say it one of these days. We got to get her on the show too. We definitely got to get her on the show because you all need to just like meet this lady. If you don't already know who she is, we got to get her on here as well. But anyway, we are here. It's Hump Day Wednesday. And listen, we got some things to talk about. But most importantly, first of all, like I said, tag this post, share it with somebody. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Hey, TikTokers, how you doing? Oh, wait. Now I can see. R3 yeah, Yolanda, I don't know how you do it. Yolanda does TikTok all the time and she goes live like all day long on TikTok. I don't see how you do it. Like I can't see. I can't. The font is too little. I can't really see who's on here. So I got to get used to doing that. But anyway, so today, hey Nichelle, how are you? So today I went to the zoo again today, right? So I decided like I need to paint my face because I had stopped painting my face. Ooh, this Bluetooth is driving me crazy. I'll turn it back on. I had stopped painting my face when we weren't able to paint the kids because you don't want to make the kids jealous with your face all painted up and then they can't get their faces painted. And so right now what we're doing is above the mask. Don't look at my hands because they're a mess. They're a face painting mess. But above the mask face paint. I'm gonna have to order me some more body butter because I used to have a little body butter sitting up here. I'm gonna have to order me some more body butter. But anyway, she makes body butter. She's back to doing body butters. Okay. But so we do above the mask. So this is an above the mask design. Like if you, oh wait, here's a mask right here so you can see. So like this is my I Sweat Glitter mask. So see if you had your mask on You get your face painted above the mask. And look, it's still effective. You still got a beautiful design. You're not missing out on anything. So you can still do great things and be safe all in the process. So I did this design while I was at the zoo today. And I think it came out pretty good. I was like, look at my teardrops. I'll never be as good as the teardrop queen, Jaretha Johnson, my sister, who we are doing a fundraiser for, continuing the fundraiser. We'll be talking about that in just a little bit. Oh, right. That's right. Taretha, you won some soap from her, right? So Taretha says, I need some more soap from Dryer Buzz. Yes, that soap is the bomb. Listen, if you want to get soap from Dryer Buzz, here's the thing. This is the thing now. If you just, I know some of you all are just, you own budgets and stuff. I don't see how, because y'all out here shopping for everything else. I'm just saying. But Fridays, she does her $5 Fridays, and you can go on there on $5 Fridays and buy like soap. It's amazing. It's the same quality, same everything, but it's just $5. Ooh, she got chocolate body butter. Hey, let me find out. I'm down to like my last. I bought 2 jars from her, and I'm like down to my last little scoops in those jars. You know how you be scooping? I wonder, can I melt it just to get that little corner out? But I don't want to mess up the texture by trying to melt the butter. Girl, stop being cheap. Just go buy you some more body butter. But now that she's shipping it, because it's cold and it's not going to melt if she tries to ship it, I can order me some more body butter. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to get that done. But anyway, Nice Shell Frazier is here. What's up, my sister? That's my Breakfast with Dryer Buzz sister checking in. And then Taretha says, oh, Lexie Moon, if you don't get in this back channel, log in and stop hanging out. Log in, girl. Come on into the green room. Come on into the virtual green room and come on in, okay? And TJ says, just so wonderful and smells divine. It does. The soap, the body butter. I gotta try that chocolate body butter. What? I don't know, though, because I'm really loving the one that I already have. So, yeah. But anyway, so remember on Monday, I was telling you all about the young lady that was missing, right? So this young lady is still missing, Jashia Moore, that's her name, Jashyah. For those of you that can't see it on TikTok and on Instagram, what you need to do is go to YouTube at some point so that you can see my post of this particular story. Now, this young lady, Jashia Moore, 14 years old in East Orange, New Jersey, came up missing October 14th. When was October 14th? I'm going to keep saying it. Now, I don't know if my story had anything to do with it, but it's just mighty funny. When I went on my tangent last week on Friday, when I went on my tangent talking about, I just thought it was disrespectful that we didn't know where this baby was, that now all of a sudden East Orange did, they did a search party Monday. They did a search party and went out looking. Why did it take so long? Okay, we're not gonna worry about why it took so long, but right now, we know time is of the essence. So we're trying to find this young lady. Somebody knows something, and thank goodness it has made the world news now. It's been on all the major networks. It's been on all the major news channels and everything. So you might have seen it. Jashia Moore in East Orange, New Jersey, came up missing. Beautiful, beautiful young Black girl. And so here's the thing that I've been saying, like when our babies come up missing, when our women come up missing, when our babies, our young boys, our young girls come up missing, it's like, oh, we don't get it. It's like, oh, they missing. It's just local news. And I heard this morning in the group, Yolanda and some others, they were saying that their Amber Alert was like going off like repeatedly today. I don't remember getting an Amber Alert for this young lady. I did not remember. I did not get an Amber Alert for her missing. Who dropped the ball on that? I'm just saying, why didn't I get an Amber Alert? And so now here we are, November 9th, November 8th. Like, what? No, that's the wrong calendar. November 10th. Why is the calendar on December? Oh, Lord Jesus, this is throwing me off. But here we are, November 10th. almost a month later, and we're just now doing search parties. We're just now handing out flyers. Kudos to her mother. God bless her mother. Her mother says she's depending on me to find her. The mother is making a desperate plea for help. Oh my goodness. Some in the community say authorities aren't doing enough to find her because she's Black. And she said, my daughter is 14 years old and she doesn't deserve this. The mother's name is Jamie Moore. If I can get in touch with Jamie Moore, I will give her a platform on here. Okay, I might not be the biggest or whatever, but you know what? Let me tell you something. You know, it's our small community voices are the ones that make the difference and make things happen. So no news is small news when it comes to this type of situation. Every way that you can get the message out there is important. So we want to get the message out there. The mother made a desperate plea for help in searching for her missing daughter. She said that her daughter is not a runaway. I think some people are trying to imply that she might be a runaway. She said she did not run away. Emphatically, the mother said she did not run away. She was abducted, okay? I don't know who did it, but we're looking for you. Moore said her sadness is turning into anger now. Oh my God, after 26 days, there's been no sign of her. And she had a message for her girl. You know you're my baby, and you know you would have called me by now. She said, I know you would have came. You never would have stayed out one night. Something happened to my daughter. Moore said Josiah went to a deli to buy some stuff but never returned. Surveillance video shows her walking into a store with an older man who helped pay for the items. Now, police have interviewed this older man, as well as the teenager stepfather, who was involved in a domestic violence case against her mother. It seems like this. Yeah. And the mother says she's depending on her to find her. Well, Miss Moore, we want you to know that we are behind you in this effort. There's going to be a candlelight visual on Friday, and it's supposed to be raining like crazy on Friday. So hopefully at the time that they do the visual, the rain will subside something. But I just also got something that said that they have now increased the reward to $20,000. So, okay, Lexie, do you not have the login? You say you can't get in. Okay, girl, what is happening? Okay, let me try to send that to you again. I'm going to send the link to you one more again. Oh, you know what? I wonder if when I changed it, that messed it up. Okay, I'm sorry, babe. Hold on. Let me try to get you in here, girl. Y'all hold on 1 minute. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Oh, Lord, that is so bad. I can't get my gas in the studio. What kind of shamefulness is that? Okay, let me see. What? Okay, let me get to here. Y'all hold on 1 minute. This is, yeah. These things happen. This is what happens when you do live. But anyway, you all screenshot that, capture it, share, let people know. As I said, I think I have the poster up now that says it's 15,000, but I just heard that it went up to 20,000. And anyone with information is asked to call 877-TIPS 4EC. Okay, and all calls will be kept confidential. So if you know something, okay, here we go. Invite a guest. Copy. Okay, there we go. Now I got to get this to her. I'm putting it in your thing. Sorry about that, Lexie. She's like, I can't get in the studio. Try that, Lexie. I just sent you another link. Okay. So if you know anything, please share. Just please share. Keep sharing. Keep talking about it. Let's keep talking about it. Find the name JASHYAH Moore. Find the story. Copy a screenshot, the picture, do something, post it on all your timelines. Let's bring this baby home, and prayerfully, let's bring her home alive. Okay. So everybody, please share the word. Doesn't matter how far you live. If you in the tri-state area, post. Okay. Just share everywhere. Just share everywhere. Okay. We need to do that. All right. So shout out to everybody that's here. Lexie Moon says, I'm here. I'm trying to get in the room. All right. And what's up, Zuri J? Zuri J is here. Hey, Zuri, how are you? I'm trying to get you back working, girl. Yeah, she was on the news. The mother was on the news talking about it. Yeah. Nishelle said, I got an Amber Alert several times early this morning. See, and we never received an Amber Alert on this baby. Did not receive one. Ooh, wait till y'all see my guest. Wait until y'all see my guest. Y'all not going to be ready for this. I'm so excited. Yeah, Taretha says she didn't get an alert for her either. Like, we just didn't get an alert. We should be getting these alerts. Hey, JJ Hill, how are you? Thank you for checking in. Hello. And yes, Taretha says, I hope she's found alive and well. Amen. Amen. All right. Okay, you guys. So let's take that off. But we're taking off the screen, but we're not taking it out of our hearts and our minds because we need this baby to be found. Okay. So today, as I told you all, we were going to have a special guest today because I know y'all get tired of me blabbing all the time. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But at any rate, I'm super excited. My next guest, okay, listen. Tell y'all something right now. I'm going to tell you right now. Go put your children up. This is the adult show today. It's when she's cracking up. Lexie, don't go too far with them, okay? Just don't go too far. But I'm just saying, y'all go put your kids up. This is not the kids show. Y'all know I do fun stuff and all of that. This is not the kids show. We're going to talk about some adult stuff right here today. But she does. It's not X-rated or anything like that. But I'm just saying, just in case the conversation goes, we're going to be sharing some things today. So y'all, just go put the kids up. Put them in front. Go put on Coco Melon, whatever that thing is that they watch. That thing, yeah. Go put that on. Okay? All right. So my guest today, I met her on Clubhouse thanks to Dryer Buzz in the Feed Your Dreams room, which we meet every Tuesday through Saturday. And it's a great room for information, business owners, motivation, encouragement, all of those things. If you're trying to do anything positive, that's the place you need to be. If you're trying to get your business up and running, that's the place you need to be. And JJ is laughing because I said Coco Melon. That's right. Yes. The After Dark show, Nichelle. So that's where we met. And this young lady, when we first met, she was just, coming in the room, all quiet and humble. And honey, this right here is what being in a community of people who motivate you and encourage you will do for you. It will bring you out of your shell, okay, and encourage you and empower you. And this young lady has been empowered. She is the owner and creator of Wholelistic Pathways, talking about healthy eating, healthy living. She does vegan recipes, some amazing recipes, and she knows all about. Taretha, this is good. This is good. This is a good one for you today too. Thank you, JJ, my brother. That's my other JJ. And also she has Lexie's Kitchen Creations. And then she's also now going into some other things. And she changed the name to Lexie Moon 69. I told y'all, put your kids up. Okay. We're going to be talking about cuddle rooms and cuddle businesses and all kinds of stuff like that. You all join me in welcoming the very beautiful, the very talented, none other than my girl, my sister, Lexie Moon.
Hello. I got in. Oh my God, I'm so good.
Hey, Lexie Moon.
How come I can't get in? I need to go to StreamYard. That's why I can't get in. So here I am.
Were you thinking on Clubhouse? Like, girl, come on now.
You know me. I be on Clubhouse, be talking on mute all the time. Technology and me just do not get along. It don't like me. I love it, but it don't like me. But that's okay. It will learn. I grow on a lot of people and things. So there you go.
Well, I am super, super glad to have you here. My brother says he loves my face art. That's my brother JJ in Texas. And then B Campbell says, hey, D and Lexie Moon. Hey, Beverly. What's up, honey? Good to see you here. You have a lot of fans. We've got a lot of people here for you.
Well, thank you. I love my people. So thank you for coming out.
So Alexis, you start out as Alexis with me because I know because every morning we'd be sitting right beside each other at the virtual table in Dryer Buzz's room, and so I consider you like my table sister, my table mate. But so tell everyone where you are from.
I am from Boogie Down Bronx.
Boogie Down. You're East Coast girl. All right.
East Coast, New York City, whole thing. Lived in the village for a while. So, I got that whole hippie, bohemian vibe going. Yes. That's hard work in the back, baby. That's me.
I love your background. It's so beautiful.
That is so me. I'm like, yes. Yes, we're going to align our chakras. We're going to have our aura. We're going to read our cards. We're going to have our crystals. I'm all that. So
now that's what I'm talking about. See, girl, listen, you are like 5 shows in one for me. Giving me my best life. I love the flower in your hair. I'm still working on your crown that I gotta send you. So we're gonna be working. Lexie always has a flower. I love it. So
yes, we got flowers, we have bows, we are going to have headpieces really soon.
yes.
I usually when I do my cooking, I got my aprons, either my Hello Kitty, a couple of Paris ones. So, if you see an apron that you want me to wear, come tell me. You could DM me on Instagram. Tell me what it is. I'll find it. You can send it to me. That's whole part of my thing.
So now, Lexie, you started out when I first met you. You had your name as Alexis. You were using your name, Alexis, and now I feel like you're growing and coming into yourself. But before we get to that, let's talk about your kitchen creations and tell us about your kitchen creations and your journey into really focusing on food and good eating and all of that.
Well, I always like to cook. I mean, I always like to cook. I was the house, Big Mama House. I was Big Mama House. I cook everything for everybody. Come on, come get some, come eat. You shop at my house, come get the food. You bring it out, you leave, you go home, all that. And when I did my weight loss journey, I had to still change the way I eat, but I still love to cook. So I just started incorporating that. So then I took classes to cook stuff, and I learned to cook raw, and I learned to do more vegan, and I learned to substitute some things. I'm pretty much self-taught for most of it, but not all of it. I'll get a recipe, and I'll figure out how to make it whatever I want to make it. If I want to make it raw, I'll figure it out. If I want to make it vegan, I'll figure it out. If I just want to add stuff and make it conventional, I'll figure it out. So when you look at kitchen creations, it's usually what it is. Kitchen, I create that stuff while you're watching me. I'm creating it. So there's not a recipe. Sometimes I do a lot of stuff on the fly. Or I walk into like one of the things I did with the feta bruschetta, I literally made that up. I was on the phone with someone else from my friend Charlene from Drivers. Right. And I was in Publix seeing this dip and was like, what can I do? And literally created that whole thing in Publix, standing there, and then put it on TV. So my drinks that I make, most of them I pretty much create.
We'll talk about those drinks in a minute. Don't go to the drinks yet. We're going to talk about those drinks in just a minute.
So I
have one here. This is just something very simple, nothing fancy, but I'm sure you're going to tell me how I can just like doctor this up. This is nothing but eggnog. I love eggnog season.
Well, you can put bourbon, you can put rum, you can
Lexie, slow your roll. And here's something very important though that I do want to address that you just skimmed over, but I've heard you talk about this before. You talked about your weight loss journey, and go ahead and share that with people because that's a great accomplishment and it's something that you took upon yourself to do to get healthy. So tell us about your weight loss journey.
I got divorced and my doctor said I needed to get bypass surgery, and I said, sure, why not? What else was I doing? And I did it. And I did it. And I pretty much I was like 300 and something pounds. I got photos. If you look on my website, it may still be there. I got photos of how I looked before. And I was heavier. Right. And so, but I did it, and I pretty much kept it off for the most part. Right now, I'm the highest. I'm not the highest I've ever been, which was over 300 pounds. I'm like 230 right now. So I fluctuate, but this is also after having 2 kids behind after having that. And I'm also older now that I got to admit. But I can admit it because I don't look nowhere near how old I am. So that works for me. But
you're still beautiful. Beautiful.
So it's just this things. And it's always a journey. I tell everybody, just because, you do stuff, you don't just do it one time. It's always a continuing thing. You're always going to have to continue to tweak, enunciate. We tweak your thing and, figure out how to do it differently. And when you feel yourself going a certain way, figuring out why you're going that way, figuring out, there's so much stuff to this thing than just losing weight. And that's the thing that I try to help people understand.
Yeah.
Because I'm a health coach too. And so when I practice with people, I'm like, this is not just about you losing weight. That's a byproduct of healthy eating, healthy living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It may and it may not be actually. So you may not lose weight. That's a whole other conversation we have with people. But
yeah,
the healthier lifestyle is what you want. So you just want to get
exactly.
the habits in place so that when you have your fluctuations or when you have things go on, when you decide you realize you're a stress eater and you're getting stressed out, when you realize, you know, you may have some health issues that are not necessarily helping you in that way, you still have your healthy habits to get you through that.
Right.
And that's what's most important. So if you have the healthy habits, you may lose weight, you may not, but you should be healthier. That should be what you should be, healthier.
Right.
You know, and I could say when I started back then, I was pressure, cholesterol, and pre-diabetic. I am not none of those, and I haven't been any of those in over 10 years.
Right.
Since I've had it, since I've kept myself, and I kept the healthy habits. You know,
right.
And you know, sometimes you get out of them, sometimes you go back in them, but if you have them as a base, you're usually good. You know where to go back to. You know what you need to do to get to certain places you want to be because you have the habit already. Sometimes you have to get back into the habit, but you have it. So,
all right. That's awesome. So now talking about, this is actually good that you're here today because we've been running a GoFundMe for my beautiful friend, T-Ree J, who's on this chat. She just posted beautiful smile and beautiful laughter about you.
Thank you.
But she is battling stage 4 gallbladder cancer, and she is definitely interested in holistic approach. Talk about your business, Wholelistic Pathways. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I kind of gave you a little bit of it before. It's really just a way for me to work with you to figure out your healthy habits that you need. Figure out why some of the things you do. Figure out maybe your relationship with food. Figure out what's going on in your life, because it's not just about, that's why if you look at my thing, it's wholelistic, WHOLE. There's a reason for that, because it's about the whole you. It's not just about, it's not just about the food. It's not just about the weight, you know, the sickness. It's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that. And I found that out from my experience being, when I had the gastric bypass, there's so much more to it than just not eating. You can't eat food. There's a whole slew of things that go on behind it, psychological, physical, how you look at yourself, how you change from how you used to look to how you look now. Taking into that you don't look the same. You know, your surroundings have changed. The things you do have changed. The things you couldn't do have changed. The thing, you know, so there's so much into that if you just focus on the food, you're missing out on a whole bunch of other stuff that you probably need to work on. That you don't work on, and it's going to lead you back to the food, the bad habit that you had in the first place. So we try to get rid of all those. We try to figure out all those things. And people used to wonder why I do business things with that. I said, because usually people who are in business, especially people in business for themselves, if their business isn't healthy, they're not healthy, because they're not focusing on that. They're focusing on that business. They want that business to get right. They're trying to get this. They're trying to get that. And if you can't get your business right, anything I ever tell you, you probably not going to do. If you're a stress eater and your business is stressing you out, are you going to stop eating all that stress food? No, because your business, you're a stress eater.
Right.
That's stressing you out. And the only way to get you to not do that is to kind of help you alleviate your stress. You know, and make better choices if you have it. But it's better if you can alleviate it than just make the better choice. You know what I'm saying? The better choice. We want to get rid of it, you know? So, and
another thing that I've seen you do with recipes, and I've heard you talk a lot about is a raw diet, a raw vegan diet.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Because when you hear people say that, you're like, what? I can't cook my food? What is it? So can you just talk a little bit about that, about a raw vegan diet?
Well, there's actually 2 raw diets. There's raw vegan and there's just raw. So raw vegan isn't really is a vegan version of raw, and then raw is just raw. Like you drink more milk, you eat raw cheese. You know, some people will do raw eggs. They may not do raw meat, but some people do. They just don't eat stuff that's cooked over 100 and I say no more than 118, maybe 115, 112. That no more than 118, but it's usually less than that, like 115. You don't cook nothing above that. Okay.
Are there health benefits to doing that?
The health benefits now, okay, has it been proven? Yeah, no, and yeah, the statistics and everything for everything. I am not a doctor, so make sure before you do anything, you don't take my advice, you go to your doctor, the whole spiel. Y'all know what to do. Right. But it depends. Some people who go on a raw diet do well. I did well. I had more clarity. I felt better. I did better. I had more energy. I did good. Other people may not do so well on the raw diet. It just depends on who you are. The benefits of it, the reason why I got into it was because one of the benefits is that your food is living versus food that's dead. So that essence and that energy that food has when it's alive, you kind of take into you when you eat it without cooking it. So that's one of the things. So the enzymes, there's enzymes that you don't break down. There's
look what TV stars. Michelle says she's got us on her TV.
There's things on, there's things on, you soak a lot of your stuff, you sprout a lot of the stuff. A lot of stuff is going back to nature. If you look at a lot of indigenous tribes, countries and stuff, and their diet before westernization, they did a lot of sprouting, a lot of raw food, a lot of fermenting. You can't go into a Korean spot and not get a bunch of fermented food. A lot of their food is fermented. Think about that. Right, fermentation has a lot of probiotics. There's a lot of health benefits to that. So those are the benefits that you can get when you eat raw food. It makes you get that energy, that energy of life versus having something that's dead. And how they say when you eat dead food, but hanging out where it's killed and everything like that. That's another thing about conscious eating. And you're conscious about where your food came from. You're conscious of how it died. All that goes into energy work. Energy to feed you and keep your mind going and keep you right. So those are the benefits. Right.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to Color by Chris, who's checking in. Official Sean Dabney. Hey there. Ebony Royal Apparel. The Fly Bohemian has checked us out here. Dempsey Designs. Thank you. Got some fans here, Lexie. So now...
You're doing the wave, the pageant wave.
She's doing the wave, y'all. She's up here doing the wave for you all. Go to YouTube. You'll check out the wave. Hey, who is that? Hey, Hooling Hannah, what's up? Hello there. So now tell us about your upcoming podcast that you're starting.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Huh?
Can we talk about
that? The trailer's out. The trailer is out. The podcast is coming by the end of the week. The next episode, the very first episode. But if you go on Spotify, you go on Google Podcasts, you go In My Head, Out My Mouth. That is the name of the podcast because things that come in my head will probably come out my mouth. As you can tell.
You know what? Let me tell you. I love that name, In My Head, Out My Mouth. I love it because that's what we seen about you, that you're so free in your thinking and just saying whatever's on your mind. It's in your head, it comes out your mouth, and sometimes you're like, oh wait, y'all stop me. But I love it that and so now you've taken that energy and you're turning it into a podcast. So who will that podcast be for?
It's for anybody who just wants to hear a difference of opinion. Who's open to it. I will be having guests on, and I'll invite anybody. Do you have an opinion? Tell me about it. We'll talk about it. It's a very open forum and if you listen to the trailer, you're going to hear a whole thing. So listen to it about what it's about because it's really.
Where can we find this trailer? Let me see.
It's on Spotify. It's on Google Podcasts, and it's soon to be on Apple. They take forever. You know how Apple is, but it's up there. It's in there. They got their thing going, so I should be getting something real soon talking about, it's up. And it's on Anchor. So if you go to Anchor, you can find it too.
All right. Okay, continue. Go ahead. And what's the name of it?
It's really a place. It's a
I can find it under the title, In My Head, Out Your Mouth.
Yeah, In My Head, Out My Mouth. Lexie Moon. Can't miss it. And it's XLIE.
Okay. And tell us how you came up with Lexie Moon.
Because I'm into werewolf stuff, and My name is Alexis, and I like Lexie, and I like the moon, so it's Moon. I mean, it's not even hard.
I love it. I love it.
I'm like, that's my spirit animal coming up at the moment, and I'm like, yeah, Lexie Moon, yeah, silver, mysterious.
All right, okay. I think I have it here. Let's see if it's gonna play. Let's see.
So getting back to it, it's really a forum for people for me and others to feel comfortable saying the things that they wish they could say and they don't say. Because I like to say things that I think, and it's not a place where we have to all agree, but we do have to respect each other's opinion, because that's what it is. You have a right to your opinion, I have a right to mine. You have a right to disagree with me, I have a right to disagree with you. And at the end, we either learn from each other or we don't. And my famous line is agree to disagree. We agree, and we don't agree, and we move on.
I love that. I love that.
And that's what it is. It's very cut and dry. People always think about, are they going to be judged? Are they going to be analyzed? Or, they have the fear of, oh my God, what if, people take stuff the wrong way? And sometimes you can't be worried about how people take things. I mean, you can't, because you can explain it, though. You can explain it. You can say, well, this is not what I mean. This is what I mean. And then even after you explain it, they'd be going on their own. Well, this is how they took it. Well, okay. That's how you took it. This is what I said. You don't agree with it. We agree to disagree. We move on. I know where you stand. You know where I stand. Because I tell you, my pet peeve is not knowing where I stand with people. I don't like guessing. I don't want to guess. Right. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me. Then I'll be like, all right, you don't like me. I'm not going to even ask you why you don't like me, because at the point, I really don't care why you don't like me. You don't like me? Fine. We move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be nice if you liked me, but okay. Because of that, then you be worrying about pleasing everybody all the time. And I can't please everybody. I could please me.
I got the promo here. Let's play the promo.
Okay. It's long now.
We'll play part of it.
Yeah.
I sat down with Sean Smith and the content creators of Color 30-Day Challenge and talked about what that is, because I get that question a lot and people would love to know what it's all about. So, take a listen. Thank you for allowing me to come on your show, Sean. It's funny, I get a lot of times when you say what in your head and out your mouth, but it is really exactly what it sounds. Things that come in my head will definitely come out my mouth. The reason why I have it like that is because I really want people to live authentically, without any judgment, without any analysis, and be comfortable to say the things that they want to say. There's so much freedom in being able to express yourself, express your authentic self, your authentic feelings. And that does like two things for people. One, it helps liberate them, and it helps the other person know where they stand with you. I have a really pet peeve about people not knowing where they stand with you, or they have to guess, or you send the representative because you were scared that you wasn't gonna, and you might not have liked the outcome that being truthful will bring, but you really need to be truthful to yourself. You waste a lot of time when you're not.
All right. Now, if you all want to hear the rest of it, you're going to go to Spotify and check out Lexie Moon, and make sure you follow her on Spotify. So first of all, I want to say this, Lexie, listening to you talk, honey, listen, I could just listen to your voice. Like right now, this is the animated Lexie, but I just got a feeling that this In My Head, Out My Mouth show is going to take us on all kinds of journeys. I cannot wait. How does it feel hearing yourself?
It's interesting. I got a thing about me and my voice, so it's real interesting hearing myself, because I never liked my voice. So I was like, oh, nobody want to hear me. Nobody want to know about what I want to hear what I have to say. But I don't feel like that no more. I'm like,
except when she goes into, you know, her smooth Lexie voice. Okay.
Yeah.
You offer a little bit of it right there.
When I want to take down the octave a little and
hey, Dion Quality,
huh?
Yeah. Hey, Floyd Marshall Jr., Tatiana, hello, thanks for checking in. So now let's talk about another one of your fun things that you like to do and that you're exploring. And that's, is it okay for me to talk about the cuddle business?
You can talk about it, sure. Because he don't understand it. So you can talk about it.
Just a little bit. So that's one of your ventures that you're going to be having. And so in doing that, it hasn't fully been fleshed out, I don't think yet, but you do have a room on Clubhouse. So talk about that part and why you started the room and where you see yourself going forward with that.
So I started, the room is called the Snuggle Lounge.
That's it, the Snuggle Lounge. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So it's really about, and we have conversations. We had a couple of good conversations come out of there.
Yeah.
And the one for this week is going to be real good.
Listen here. Y'all got the kids put up. Okay, go ahead.
The cuddle room is really a space, an intimate space. It's an intimate space. When you are cuddling with somebody or you're snuggling with somebody, it's a very intimate kind of connection. It's also a connection where you find that you talk a lot to each other because you're comfortable, you done eased out of stuff, and y'all sitting up there having conversations. And then there's not nothing really deep or deep conversations, but y'all will have more conversations. That one is probably doing more listening as one talks, and vice versa. And so that's what it kind of grew into being, into that. So I wanted to have a place where we can really still talk about anything and everything in a space of kind of intimate, close proximity.
In a safe place, creating a safe
place. Yeah. I hate saying safe places, but yeah, it's a safe place. You know, and like I said, it's no judgment, no analysis. I said the reason why is, and that's the same thing I offer even in a cuddling service. Yeah, we're going to sit there, we're going to cuddle, we're going to touch, we're going to hold, but it's also about someone there who just listens to you. Just listen. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to go into the of whatever it is you tell me. I'm just here to listen, to hear what you have to say, you know, and let you get that out of you, you know, because sometimes people just need to get that out. It may not even be nothing they're ever going to act on, but they do need to get it out of their system, you know, and talk about it and not be scared about it.
Do you think that that's the problem with a lot of people? You see these people raging in different circumstances. Do you think there's a lot of people are lacking hugs and cuddles and things like that? And that might be why they're acting out?
You know what? It could be. When you're not getting touched on a regular basis, it does some things to you. It does.
Yeah.
When somebody touches you and hugs you and shows that they care, shows that they you're well, it raises endorphins. I mean, it's a chemical reaction that happens in your brain when it happens. You know, you feel better, you are happier, you know. And I could, you know, there's studies, you can go and look at the studies and Google's good for that. But there's a lot to that. And this past year, we have not been doing it. And you can tell.
That's right.
You can tell people ain't been getting touched. They ain't been holding each other. They ain't been showing that they've been all into themselves. You see it. You see how it's coming out into people. You know?
Yeah, Ann says, yep, especially since the pandemic. That's true. That is so
And so, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing.
And she said, I love it.
And so that's one of the services I want to offer. I want to be that person that, you know, we're going to sit there, we're going to sit, I'm going to hold, you're going to hold me, I'm going to hold you. We're going to talk, you know.
I need to make an appointment for some people that I feel like.
We're going to talk, we're going to work through some things. And I tell you, I'm not here to be, that's why I say without analysis too. If you notice, I stress people will still tell you something, and in the back of their head, they're going, I wonder what she think about that. You know, if you go into a therapist or something, you know they like, well, I know they are not analyzing me, what I'm saying, how I'm taking it, how, you know, and that doesn't necessarily always lead you up to be as free as you want to be, because you're like, yeah, I don't know if I need to. Yeah, no, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be in a space that you be as truthful to me as you want to be. You know, when I tell everybody, now don't tell me you're gonna kill somebody, because
you don't want that kind of truth.
They come to me, I can't. You know, I don't have that protection. I wouldn't want to say anything, but I ain't got that protection. You know, so I mean, there's limits to that. There's limits to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't be telling me you want to kill somebody. I can't. I'm not your priest. I'm not have absolution. I can't help you with that. You know. And then I'll be like, you know what? You may want to see somebody about that issue, because that's above my pay grade. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But at least say the things that, because I'll tell people all the time, I am so not easily offended. I'm not. I don't. You don't offend me. Okay, whatever. Yeah. That's how you feel. How you think. I'm glad I know. You know, right. Who not to go to when I need help. Right. Because you got some issues that you need to work out. But that's on my head. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. That's not something you're gonna feel for me. I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, that's how you feel. You know, is that working for you? If it is, it's good for you. You know. But that's the space. That's what I want to give to people. That thing. That freeness to just be who they are in all their glory, and walk away free. Walk away with, I have let myself out, and now I can face the world. You know.
So now, if people want to get in touch with you and they want to follow you and like, oh, she seems like such an interesting person, I want to know more about this Lexie Moon. What are the ideal services that you offer, and that you would tell people, if you want to know more about this or that, what would you tell them to, how would you tell them to get in touch with you, and for what services?
So if you want to do more stuff for the health coaching part of it, then that's just pathways.com. And that's my website for that. It tells you kind of everything I do in that respect. Then you could just go to Instagram and you could follow me on my beacons, and go to beacons in my bio and click it, and they'll take you everywhere that I pop up. So, you know, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Clubhouse. I have 3 groups on Clubhouse. So one is my Just One Thing group, which helps people to navigate their just one their life.
I love the Just One Thing. Talk about the Just One Thing. And as a matter of fact, as we talk about Just One Thing, go ahead and give our listening audience, our viewers that's on here right now, a challenge to type in what their Just One Thing is.
Okay, so good. Yeah. So Just One Thing is about getting the goal that you have, whether it be business, personal, whatever, and breaking it down into one thing to do at a time. Because people do not do that. They go in, they do 20 different things, and they lay out this whole plan, and then they got to do the whole plan. And you really don't. And when you do it that way, you kind of overwhelm yourself. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, we want you to prioritize and then break it down to just one thing that you have to do. Because normally if you do that, you have to do one thing before you get to the next thing. So if you do the one thing first, it's a lot easier to get to the next thing. So that's the challenge. Tell me what your goal is, overall goal, and then what is the one thing that you can do to get to it. One thing.
All right. So everybody right now that's listening, that's watching, we want you to type in the comments below right now. What is your one thing that you want to tackle, or one challenge that you want to get past, or whatever? Type it below. And then we're gonna come back to you guys. Yes. So type it below.
And if you want to talk about it in a bigger forum, tomorrow is a Just One Thing room.
Yay!
So you can go to Clubhouse, and it's a Just One Thing group. So it's not hard to find. Just One Thing group club. Go in there Thursday at 12, which is tomorrow. We have our Just One Thing coming in. Talk about the Just One Thing. What is it? How we can break it down. Sometimes you catch me on a good one where I'll be breaking it down for people. Be like, all right, you got too much stuff going on. We're going to break this down.
Right.
down, girl, down, girl, down, you know. And then sometimes it just be everybody's good and they've been doing that one thing and they're like, you know what, all I really need to do is this, you know.
Yes.
I always give the thing about if you're going to cook in the kitchen, because, you know, I'm in the kitchen all the time. And you go in the kitchen and you need to cook a meal. Well, your kitchen, you need dishes maybe need to be washed. You need to set up. You need to prep. You need to do all this stuff. And if you think about all this stuff that you need to do to make this meal, you may or may not make it because you done got tired. Think about all the stuff you need to do to make this meal. So how do you break that down? Well, what's the one thing that you need to do to make this meal to make it easier to make the meal? Well, if you got to do dishes, do your dishes. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Just do your dishes. Once you do your dishes and you get a little settled up that way, when you have to prep, it's a lot easier. When you have to pull out stuff, it's a lot easier. Why? Because your kitchen is clean and you have did that one thing first. So that's what the one thing really is about. Making sure you do the one thing that you really need to do first before you start thinking about all the other stuff you need to do and trying to do it. And then a big part of that is to celebrate the one thing that you did before you move on to the next thing you need to do.
Yes.
Because people don't do that. They go from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, and they never close out the one thing first to close that cycle. And you don't have to do nothing spectacular. You can just be like, whoa, yes, I did. Right. And that's it. You have celebrated. Yes. Now you can go to the next thing. You have closed that circle and moved on. You know. Yes. So a little bit of something, how I work and how I work in that just one thing. Because I ask everybody, did you celebrate it? Because if you didn't celebrate it, it's not complete, just so you know. So. Hey,
Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi's checking us out on Instagram. And I want to share with you all, this is her Instagram right here. And let's see, we're going to put that up on the screen. This is her in the kitchen, cooking, doing her thing. And you can see her with her beautiful apron on. And let's see, let's get the audio going here.
That's usually a lot of flavors that are in curries and in like Asian cook, like South Asian cooking. So that's India, Malaysia, those countries down that way, is you get a lot of turmeric, ginger flavors with the curry and even the coconut. So you get like coconut milk and ginger and all that good stuff. So that's what made me think of doing this pasta, because not only did I have that, but I also had from Trader Joe's. You know, Trader Joe's actually has a wide selection of yellow curries, and they also have this Indian curry, and a bunch of different world flavors that you can really mix and match with a bunch of stuff. So I said, well, since I had this, I was gonna make it. So that's what I did. I pretty much, thought about the tofu. Because, I do vegan, but I also do conventional. So a lot of this South Asian flavors have chicken or lamb.
So you all go check out Miss Lexie Moon in the kitchen. That's some of the things that she does on Instagram. She shares, and also those drinks that you do. Talk about those drinks. She is always creating drinks. Do you have a regular night that you do the drinks? If you're
Friday night,
about if you're alcoholic. When?
Friday night drink night.
If you're bored with your drinks that you drink, check out Lexie Moon. She always has an amazing recipe for some drinks. Give us one example of the last one you just created.
My favorite one I created was my sangria, because I'm really kind of famous for that one, because it has a lot of liquor in it.
Oh my gosh.
It has everything. It's almost like a Long Island iced tea with all the liquors in it.
Listen, I'm like, I would be broke trying to make the drinks you do, because you have all these ingredients. I'm like, where am I going to get all this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I some things I just have in the house, but when I make a drink, like if I'm making a drink specifically, then I throw it in. Another good one of the drinks I made is the ones I did for Halloween. My whole because they were all smoking. My all smoking Halloween drinks. Yeah. I did an Alpha and Luna. So one was a shot for a guy, which is Alpha, and the blue one was for Luna. I did a Vampire Kiss one, which was all red with hibiscus. And then I did, what was the other one? Oh, the Witch's Brew, which was purple.
Oh, my
and then I had all
goodness.
smoking. That was a good one.
You all have to go follow her on Instagram so that you can see this. She will show you how to make these drinks. And then the most interesting thing is, and you see, I got glitter going on here. Honey, she puts glitter in her drinks. Not
That's
this kind of glitter.
Oh,
Not
good
this kind of
glitter. They are also on Instagram. I love that glitter. It's CBD. For those of y'all who are not in the CBD, then I wouldn't be that glitter. But if you are, they got that glitter. And that glitter goes on anything. It goes in drink. I put it on food sometimes. You can put it in other places, but this.
Listen.
Talk about it. We'll talk about that. That's the snuggle room. That's a snuggle room
All
comment.
right. So you all make sure that you go and follow Miss Lexie Moon, Lexie Moon 69. Make sure you put in Lexie Moon 69 because there is a difference. You know, people be trying to steal your names and stuff. But make sure you put in Lexie Moon 69. Go follow her on Instagram. And then you will have the link to some of her amazing recipes. She goes live and does her recipes. She goes live doing her drinks. And as you can see, she is also a working lady, multifaceted, multi-talented. Look at that beautiful smile. Just lights up a room. And not only that, she does her thing, Lexie Around Town, where she goes and does live interviews on the spot. See, you do so many things. Talk about that real quick, because we got to get out of here, because we got another meeting we're supposed to be at, too.
Yeah. So Lexie Around Town, that is just me going around town right now in Georgia, but we hoping to branch that out to other places. So we looking at it. When I go around town, I go places. I have been lucky because I've been going places where I meet really interesting people. I've met a mayor candidate, the candidate for our last mayor election. I interviewed him. I interviewed an Emmy Award-winning photographer. Interviewed him. A councilwoman. She was supposed to be trying to be a councilwoman. Interviewed her. This lady named Lady G. She's from out your way, out in Jersey. She used to do the all-white limousines with all female. The owner of that. I did her. I covered a beauty pageant. And this weekend, I will be at the Atlanta Women's Expo.
Come on now. Come on now.
There you go. They had it again this year. I've been going out there for almost every year since I've been down in Atlanta. And they didn't have it last year, but they having it back this year. So I'm going. And then make sure I say it right, because I know I said it wrong. I could tell I said it wrong. So let me make sure.
All right, look it up. Hey, Dr. Tachi, really Sean Smash Jet.
Yeah, the Atlanta Women's Expo. It is this Saturday. Let me see where it's at. Hold on. And they're going to have Yandy Smith, Melissa Gilbert, Rashida Frost, Toya Johnson, Kim Field, Angie Stone,
Come on now.
Mama D, Trina Braxton. Oh, they having everybody up in here.
Listen, it sounds like that's going to be and you're going to be right in the mix covering that event. So
I'll be at with the vendors. This is a really big vendor event. So it's going to be a lot of vendors. A lot of those people who you see, I talked about. I know Kim has her own makeup that she's going to be doing over there, I'm sure. Last year they had Cynthia was in there the last time with her sunglasses. Somebody was in there from Atlanta House Pipe with her hair. So they have a lot of people there. MC Light was there once. She did a thing. There are a lot of people there. So I will be there. Now, if I get to talk to let's put it in the universe. I get to talk to some of these famous women. But if I don't, I will be talking to the vendors there because they are just as important. So there you go.
Yeah. If I know you, Lexie Moon, Lexie Around Town, I'm sure that you will be getting your celebrity interviews. And I just want to say really quickly, thank you so much. You all go follow at Lexie Moon 69 on Instagram so you can follow all her other connections. If you're on Clubhouse, be sure to check in with her on Clubhouse. Give us the name of the room again really quickly.
So it is the Just One Thing room at 12 o'clock and the Snuggle Lounge at 11 p.m.
What day?
If you decide you want to do the Snuggle Lounge, check out my Instagram, check out my Facebook. I have the link. There is an article you need to read before you come into the room. And I'm going to start asking the question, did you read your article before you came in here? Because you need to read the article before you start talking about it. But it's a good one. So
exactly. It's a good steamy one. And if you're worried about your reputation, you might want to use your backup account. Wait, somebody said the snuggle room is everything. All right, you all. Thank you so much. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Because we got to get out of here so we won't be late for the next thing we got to do because we got to be somewhere else too.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I can do a key. I'll give a shout out to everybody. Dry Buzz, the Feed Your Dream crew, Table, Dr. Tachi, of course, UD. Everybody who support me, you know, hopefully like my friends on Instagram is on here. My friends on Facebook be on here. I can't see, so, but y'all know who you are. You support me. I always thank you for the support. And, you know, we do. And I do what I do, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right. Thank you all so much. That has been my girl, Lexie Moon, Lexie around town. And get with her. And make sure you go and subscribe to her Spotify account. Go follow her on Spotify as well. It's very easy to find. Lexie Moon 69. Just go Lexie Moon 69 on all accounts. It's straight across the board. You will be able to find her. And be sure to follow and support. Do you have a YouTube channel as well?
Yes, I do. So that's why you go on the Instagram, you go to my beacons, you can hit YouTube, TikTok. You don't even got to remember nothing. Just go to Instagram.
Straight down.
Go to beacons, hit that button. You're going to go to YouTube, Facebook, Clubhouse, Facebook groups, all over town.
All of them.
If you want to support, you can do that too. So there you go. It's all there. It's all there.
Send those dollars. All right. Thank you so much, Lexie. I love you, and I will see you later in our next room, wherever we're going to be. You know, we're always together. So thank you so much, Lexie. You have been amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining in and checking out Lexie. Bye, Lexie Moon.
Thank you so much.
All right. That has been our girl, Lexie Moon. Thank you all for watching. Just real quick, I want to just remind everyone, because I do have another appointment, so I got to get out of here as well. I just want to remind you to continue giving. I want to say thank you to everyone who has donated to my girl, Taretha Johnson. We have crossed over the 2,000 mark. Am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. I am my sister's keeper. And so we are doing a special fundraiser for my girl, Taretha Johnson. She's in the chat right now, who is battling stage 4 gallbladder cancer. We are claiming victory over this. So if you have any positive affirmations that you want to share with her, please do. If you have a donation that you would like to share, please do. Go to the GoFundMe, which is available. And let's see where our GoFundMe is at right now. All right. We're at 2185. I want to give a shout out to Melissa Munn for donating, Kelly Burris for donating, Christina Williams, Paige Sheehan. Thank you. They donated the other day and got us over the 2,000 mark. So if you want to give, we implore you, please give. This is the one rare time that you will see me. I'm not begging. I'm asking. This is an ask. Okay, it's an ask. And this is for hashtag Team Taretha Wins. There she is. We have shirts available. If you're interested in purchasing a shirt, you can go to, let's see, here's for the donations. You can go to the GoFundMe for the donations. And if you want to purchase a shirt, you can go to go to SCF shop. Let me see. Here we go. Your merchandise at scfpainting.com/shop. We have some amazing t-shirts that are available. Team Taretha Wins t-shirts. All the proceeds will be going to my girl, Taretha Johnson. So please. This is one time, like, listen, don't wait till somebody's gone and then you want to, oh my goodness, you want to donate to the casket. We don't want you to donate to the casket. We need you to donate to the life right now. We need you to donate right now. While we can give my sister her flowers, we want you to donate right now. So if you find it in your heart, $1, $2, $5, whatever it is, every dollar helps. This will help go towards her treatment. It's going to help to go towards her maintaining her life. She is a face and body artist, just like I am. She's an entrepreneur out here. We're just trying to make it, you all. We're living our best life, trying to do our business. Not trying, we are. She's a face and body artist, super talented, Funny Cheeks TJ. Go check her out and see her work. see her work. And she did not ask us to do this. Thank you, Nichelle. Nichelle says she loves my makeup. She did not ask me to do this. She did not ask our crew to do this. And I don't do this all the time for people. So I'm asking you. And if I'm asking, then that I got a need. Give me money. Hey, because I got a need. My sister got a need. So come on. So let's see, hold on, GoFundMe. So GoFundMe, let me see if I can get the GoFundMe. Somebody type the GoFundMe in the chat for me. Let me see if I can put it there. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put it in the chat there. I don't have my helper today, so I'm multitasking. There we go. I think that's the long link. So there's a link in the chat right there where if you want to donate something, you can. I think that's the long one, the long share button. Let me see if I can get the shorter one here. There we go, the shorter link. So thank you. If you, there we go. That might be the right one. All right. So if you want to donate, please do. We appreciate it so much. We will continue this. And again, as I said at the beginning of the show, don't forget to continue to spread the word about this young lady that's missing. We need to bring this baby home. So if you know or you have any information, there's a reward. Right now it's up to 20,000, even though this flyer says 15. Jashia Moore is missing. 14-year-old young Black girl in East Orange, New Jersey is missing. And we need to know where this baby is. We need to bring her home. She's been missing since October 14th. Don't know why the hell it took so long to bring awareness, but it has been on the news. So if you see it, if you know anything, if you can help us spread the word, repost, share, whatever, please do. All right. So thank you all so much. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you to my beautiful, beautiful guest, Miss Lexie Moon, for coming on the show with me. Just amazing. I love her smile. It just brightens up the room. And we're going to get out of here. And again, I want to say thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. And we will catch you on Friday for our Let's Have Fun Friday show. I'm trying to get this comment off here. Hide the comment. Okay, there we go. For our Let's Have Fun Friday show, 7 p.m. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Share this stream, share this post. If you want to go back and watch anything you missed, you can fast forward. And don't forget, go to our YouTube channel, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. DeeWorks. That's the channel if you're not on DeeWorks. Help us keep our platform going. Help us increase our subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, please do. Thank you to everyone on TikTok who's watching. Thank you everyone on Instagram who's watching. Thank you everyone on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you so much. And I just want to remind you all to be blessed in your walk. And we will catch you next time on DeeWorks Live. All right. We'll see you next week. We'll see you on Friday. Let's go, y'all.